Anyways, like I said, I do not have any shoes on my head, so don't even listen to my opinions on fashion. What you should listen to my opinions on is debatable. But I have seen the movie Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, parentheses, 2023. That's this year. And if this is the first you've heard of it, I worry for you. The year, I mean, not the movie, because the movie is pretty bad, and if you're not into just watching every ridiculous horror slasher concept in existence, then yeah, you could probably skip it and live your life regular, and honestly, it probably won't. It'll be unscathed, uninterrupted, and unchanged. Some people on the internet like things more than me, so if you're a big Winnie the Pooh guy, maybe that could be a thing that maybe all the old women who watch lonniedos, if you didn't hear about this movie yet, maybe I could bear the privilege of being the first exposure you have to it, because boy howdy. I said in my reaction video, I made a joke, but it's kind of based in reality because it's true. It's funny because it's true. That copyright is a very underappreciated law that we should start loving now, because things are about to get spicy if we don't. This is a warning. Heed my words, you fools. Nah, I'm only joking, but kind of. I don't know, it's interesting to think that apparently Winnie the Pooh's copyright expired in 2022, which is last year, so I was looking up. The Copyright Act of 1976 was extended to protect the copyrighted work following 70 years after the author's death. Got you. So who was the author for Winnie and Pooh? And who was the author for Winnie the Pooh Bear? I guess it doesn't matter. Probably Christopher Robin. I guess, okay, so 70 years? That's interesting. Living works and respectively in the copyright duration of the works published before 1978, 95 years. Kind of got there, blah, 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 blah. So the copyright expired last year, so they made this whole movie in a year. Not even like a year, probably. Just funny. I mean, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was, and I think I paid like $10, a premium price, to watch it in the comfort of my home, where Winnie the Pooh can't get me. But yeah, the premise of the movie, from what I understand, there's something Christopher Robin. He grows up kind of like Toy Story, honestly. Like, the kid grows up because time goes on. He grows out of his need for toys or whatever these animals were to him, his schizophrenic compadres, hallucinative jungle bear, heffalumps and such. I don't know, dude. Clearly the delusions of a neglected child, but this isn't about Christopher nor his Robinsons. I don't want to meet him. But yeah, he pisses Pooh and Piglet off, who are murderers now. You do the math. So that really is the extent of it. Like, there's some magic voodoo nonsense involved, like some horror movies, put in there to sort of make it make sense, but it doesn't. I really like Pooh's mask, and Piglet's, I guess Piglet's is cool, but I think Pooh's is really cool with the blood dripping on it. It's just freaking cool, and the kills are actually really brutal. Like, there's some good gore and stuff, if that's your thing in horror movies. I find some of that stuff hard to watch, and some of this, from what I don't remember anything specifically. I wish I did, but I remember it being pretty good. There's worse out there, but if you're gonna do like a dumb concept like this, I feel like you should follow through and really commit and make Winnie go poof, you know what I'm saying? Gross. I don't even know what I'm saying, but yeah, I kind of know what I'm saying. Yeah, it's definitely a shitty horror movie, but if you're into shitty horror movies, hey, what can I say? But anyway, so they got that movie done pretty pronto, and that expired last year. Apparently also, let's see, any other notable ones that expired in 2022? Bambi, A Life in the Woods by Felix Salten. Okay, so maybe we'll get a Bambi horror movie, or any kind of movie, I guess. It doesn't have to be horror. I just feel like horror is, a genre that lends itself to being garbage, for the lack of a better way to put it. I don't know. Like, it's just like I just meant that horror is low stakes, and it kind of lends himself well to gimmicks. And it could benefit greatly from speedy production times and any potentially expiring copyright license. I guess you have people like me who will make excuses for you and I don't know. Am I the problem? Should I not have liked it as much as I did? I mean, I like old Winnie the Pooh. I just feel like as I've grown older, my tastes have changed, and this Winnie the Pooh works for me. Notable properties entering the public domain in 2023. Goodnight Moon, the book. So that's the one Goodnight Moon, Goodnight Stairs, Goodnight Creepy Guy hanging out over there, right? That's like that book we let you read after you take the 25 Benadryl. Metropolis, To the Lighthouse by Virginia Woolf. I don't know any of these because I'm uncultured. Popeye? Is that like spinach eating Popeye? By E.C. Cigar? That's interesting. I mean, I'd be down. Winnie the Pooh is really taking a hold of what I am thinking will happen with these. I kind of just wish they turned everything into a horrible horror movie, I guess. But I guess this could just mean that people make really stupid Popeye movies, bad Bambi movies, coming soon. Or Buck Rogers, 25th Anniversary by Philip Francis Nolan. Is that a must read? Am I out of the loop? I didn't know. I had no idea, dude.